Hello, everybody, and welcome to the FrameRate podcast. I'm your host for this episode, Morg, and I have with me Juby, James, and Jester.
Whoa! Podcast time! Podcast time! Yeah! The FrameRate podcast.
Oh, right, my bad.
I'm so enthusiastic about this. Woohoo.
I don't know how I could forget. Today we're talking about the Assassin's Creed franchise, mainly because I fucked over my Assassin's Creed Odyssey playthrough in a very dumb way.
Literally, this is how the topic idea came out.
Yeah, we were sitting here talking about like Assassin's Creed, and I'm like, I fucked over my Assassin's Creed Odyssey playthrough because I went through the bounty hunter thing before I was supposed to and got trapped. So
now he can't leave the island because he keeps dying.
Yeah, I can't leave the island at all. My ship is like on the other side of the fucking area, so I can't even call it to me, and I've got all 3 possible escape routes blocked off, and I can't swim to my boat.
Get wrecked.
Yeah.
Do you do the same thing Juby does and overwrites all your past saves?
Yeah.
You dumbass.
Listen,
Call me a dumbass all you want.
One time, and it fucks you over one time, you don't hear the end of it.
You learned from your mistake.
Yeah,
like your
I
New
to keep
Vegas
my mistakes.
playthrough, Juby.
We don't talk about New Vegas playthroughs. I don't know what you're talking about.
This is Assassin's Creed, not New Vegas.
Stream.
No, you can't prove anything.
I have a clip from that stream too.
Yeah, but it's not the clip of the issue.
It's not the issue, it's Yao Guai space program.
Alright. So today we're talking about the Assassin's Creed franchise. Primarily, I think the most recent 3 games to talk about what they changed from the previous games that they had out, and like things that we liked about them, things we didn't, things we wish were a little different. Bounty hunter system. So basically, I've got an expert on Valhalla, which is Juby. He's played it quite a bit.
Parentheses of expert.
Yeah, expert. He's played it. That's all I need because I haven't played it.
I beat the first mission. I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
I've also played Valhalla.
Okay, I didn't know that. So James is also on Valhalla. I'm here for Odyssey, even though I haven't played it. I've seen everything in it, and I don't know who else has played Origins to completion. But
I will be your Origins expert because I 100%ed that. Jester's here because he played Black Flag.
Cool, we've got the past 4 games.
Limited amount of time in Black Flag.
He drove the ship once.
We need a new person. We needed a 4th.
Let's say I'm here for everybody to make fun of me. That's typically what I do here.
Yeah, and if anybody sees the thumbnail for the YouTube video of this, it's pretty interesting how our heads fit on the images.
Jester is
Let's just
terrified
go
of
with that.
Morg.
Just
actually,
my neck is snapped all the way around. If you've seen Invincible, it's episode 1 War Woman. Just it's not pretty.
Jester's just like, oh, what the fuck?
I literally have shell shock.
Yeah, you look shell shocked, and it's fucking great.
Anyway,
okay, so we're gonna start basically just going over the Assassin's Creed games. So like we can start at 1, go our way up, and then we can focus on the other 3. Because I had Assassin's Creed, the Platinum Edition for Xbox 360 a while back, and I played that through. Gotta say, I wasn't disappointed. Very good game.
See, you said we're talking about the last 3, now all of a sudden you're at AC1.
Hey, I said we're gonna talk about the first ones a little bit.
Oh, okay.
And then we're gonna mainly focus on the other one.
From 1 and make our way to fucking Valhalla.
Exactly.
We're gonna gloss over them a little bit, like quick list.
We need to go for at least an hour, so how about we start at 1 and make our way through?
Believe me, I've got enough on the last 3 games that I could go for 2 hours.
Oh, Jesus, please don't. I need to take a shower. Anyway. Okay, so go ahead and let's start with 1.
Alright, so Assassin's Creed 1, you know the story, Altair, you're in fucking Jerusalem, yada yada yada, you go to Damascus and all this shit, and it's Holy Crusade and shit.
I haven't played much of 1, but I played
I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think I've ever played 1.
That's why
I'm here.
Me and Morg can gloss over 1.
Yeah, 1, you go through, you fucking fight a bunch of Templars and shit. I'm pretty sure the last person you're assigned to kill is the leader of the Assassins organization at the time, but I'm not quite remembering. Yeah, fuck it. It's
spoiler.
How old is that game?
I think it's like
the game is as old as I am.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's out of the time frame for spoilers. It's not a spoiler. It's you didn't fucking play it.
The game is older than me. I'm pretty sure.
That's fucking.
Juby out here.
I was
Juby,
5 when it came out.
Juby out here.
Yeah.
Like, I know how to ruin people's day.
Yeah.
Make me feel old. Why
Spoilers
don't
for a
you?
game that came out in 2013.
I got you,
Dom
Mo.
fucking dies.
I got you,
Oh,
homies. Creed
we're
release
including-
date. Release order.
Right.
No, release date, please.
Release
Thank you,
order
James, for
66.
including
What?
Russian Badger memes in a podcast.
2007.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it's
was
as old as
fucking
I am. It's
I
the
was-
same age as me.
I was about to say, I was 7 at the time. I didn't even
Oh,
play
James
it. I
has
was,
a
Yeah.
James has a video game birthday. Sick.
Aww.
back when I was
But,
playing Mario
A
Kart
lot
on
of
Wii.
games came out in 2007.
They had
Yeah.
a lot of things in that game too, like the blending. I don't know if they actually carried that through many of the more current games because a lot of them it's just like people don't give a fuck.
It's funny you say that because they brought it back in Valhalla.
Really?
Yep.
Fucking full circle over here. Because I didn't see shit about that in Odyssey or Origins.
That was a big.
Nor did I
that
see
was
it
a
in-
big advertisement for Valhalla. You can blend again. I'm like, oh great! It's only been 13
Oh.
years.
Okay. Fucking so yeah, I think the fucking hidden blade, you lose it after the first mission because you're like, I'm a big cocky dude. I'm gonna do something stupid and kill 5 people in my crew.
Wrong, actually.
See, wrong? Oh,
What?
Yeah.
am I remembering that wrong?
You're thinking of Assassin's Creed 2, but even then you thought of it wrong.
Oh, did I? Oh, that's my bad. I haven't played it in fucking 6 years.
I got you. Let me give you a little plot summary for all the people who didn't play this amazing game at that time. Altair is getting really cocky. Mentor doesn't like it. Mentor makes him go through the ranks of the assassins again, slowly gaining back his gear and slowly gaining his ability to climb, do certain climbing abilities. Very interesting how that worked, but anyway.
Oh, I'm a beginner again. I can't climb a wall properly.
I
What
can't
the
jump
fuck?
anymore. I can't jump off walls.
Oh, he
No, I
removed
can't
my
grab-
knowledge of jumping.
I can't grab ledges as I fall. That was
can't-
its thing. That was my
I
favorite
can't
thing you
push A
gained.
anymore.
Just as fucking boss goes, you're not allowed to grab ledges. If you fall, you die.
So
Suck it up.
basically, so essentially, he goes through the ranks. He's massacring these Templars that are all related in a certain way. As he gets to the last one, Rabad de Sab. What?
Incest?
No. As he
Oh.
gets to Rabad de Sab, he learns the truth
I got
that
this.
the mentor, I thought I remembered his name, Al Muel. I think so.
Al-Mu'alim,
I
yeah.
think so.
I
Yeah.
think that's right.
Fuck yeah. Knowledge great. Knowledge power.
Knowledge 100.
So basically, he rides back. He sees that everyone's been turned into basically zombies, and then goes and fights his mentor, takes the apple of Eden away, and it ends there. Of course, there's the side
Oh
plot
my
of Desmond.
God.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yes,
There's the side
no.
plot of Desmond, slowly figuring out he was captured by the Abstergo, which is the modern day Templars. Slowly he's figuring out what the hell's going on, and then they threaten to kill him. They don't kill him because Lucy saves him in the sequel. That is Assassin's Creed 1.
Didn't they do that whole genetic memory thing where everything he learned in that assassin memory he could do in real
Assassin's
life
Creed 2.
afterwards? That was Assassin's
Yep,
Creed
you're
2.
getting
Okay.
ahead. I know it's an old
My
game.
bad.
So
They all kind of blurred together.
I will say, I just want to say this real quick because I'm in an Assassin's Creed group fan page, and a lot of people ask what game they should start on. Definitely start on the beginning. I don't know why people gloss over this game. I know it's old. It's very dated compared
It's
to the
still
to the
very
modern
good
ones.
for the time it came out, though.
It's a very good Assassin's Creed game. You will feel like an assassin, which can't be
It's
said for
almost
most
like it
games.
It's almost like it kickstarted the whole fucking franchise because of that.
Yet everyone tells
It's like
people
a
to skip
solid
it, and it's like,
game.
what the fuck? Don't
You
skip
want to
it.
stop? You want to skip where it began? You fucking idiots!
Anyway, so
Let's
that
just-
is
let's just
Assassin's
follow
Creed
the
1.
First book.
Yeah, just read the book. Now let's talk about the following:
Don't watch the
Assassin's
movie.
Creed Altair Chronicles on iOS mobile. Best Assassin's Creed game, 100%. That was the best thing on earth.
I have an Assassin's Creed game for the DS.
So yes, there were spin-offs.
not surprised.
Altair Chronicles was good for mobile. But hang on, we're getting ahead of ourselves. So I know you guys either haven't played it or haven't played it in a long time. So me and Morg, like I said, don't skip it. Great game, you'll love it.
It's fantastic. I literally sat there for about a month just playing it, even though I already beat it.
So, with that being said, I think we can skip to 2, and I think everyone's played 2 except for Jester.
I've played 2, but I don't have any recollection of it.
Then
I
don't
was wondering
worry.
about
Same here.
Don't worry.
You're not
I
missing
will.
much.
No, 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 no,
Isn't
no, no.
Isn't 2 Brotherhood?
No, let me do it since I
No.
remember these games because, believe it or
Let the
not,
proper speak.
I am an Assassin's Creed fanboy. So, anyway,
Oh, I
Assassin's
should have
Creed
let
2.
you lead it. Fuck off.
Assassin's Creed 2, the continuation of Desmond's story. Lucy breaks Desmond out of the Asturgo, the modern day Templars, out of Asturgo, and brings them to a hideout. That's where he meets the other two. I forget their name. Sean and whatever the girl's name. Goes into the Animus and is being trained on how to be an assassin. This is where the memory leak thing comes up that Morg mentions. They follow Ezio Auditore da Firenze from birth to the age of 43, and Ezio's task is basically he learns how to be an assassin. His father and brothers were kidnapped and hung right in front of him before his father could tell him what he really is. A bonus thing that most people don't know, there is a movie out there that is actually about Giovanni Auditore being an assassin. Pretty cool. Assassin's Creed Chronicles. Check it out. I think that's what it's called. Just look up Assassin's Creed
I
movie.
watched that movie, but I passed
thought
out
you were gonna
halfway
tell
through,
people
it
to
was
watch
boring.
that. I thought you were gonna tell people to watch the most recent Assassin's Creed movie, and I'm
No.
like, no.
I was like, I think it's called Chronicles because it was made before Chronicles. Anyway, he goes through, he assassinates his targets, and basically gets revenge on his family, part of his family's death. He also has a sister, and he has a mother, and then we have Uncle Mario, which helps him run the new villa. That's a basic premise of it. So, Assassin's Creed 2, one of the things that you need to talk about when it comes to Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed 1 was great. Assassin's Creed 2 is what launched the Assassin's Creed franchise into like the hearts and minds of everyone. That is the game that fucking exploded, and if you ask a lot of Assassin's Creed fans, that is their favorite Assassin's Creed game of all time.
How do I not remember this game at all, even though I played it like I think 5 times all the way through?
Which is funny because, like I said, Ezio is a fan favorite. He is one of the only assassins to get multiple AAA release games. Altair got 2. One was on the PlayStation Vita, which I actually have right in front of me. My fiance just bought it for me again. I have the little UMD disc for it. And he had the mobile game, Altair Chronicles, which honestly, for a mobile game back then, was pretty fucking good.
Who the fuck had the DS game?
Assassin's Creed 2 also had a DS game.
If I remember correctly,
was
this is around the time where you started seeing people wearing those Assassin's Creed hoodies and stuff like that with like the extremely long hood or whatever.
Like I said, this is the game that kicked off. If Assassin's Creed just stopped there, it would have been forgotten. Ezio fucking launched this game into the stratosphere.
He was my favorite assassin too. Why do I not remember his first game?
He's also my favorite assassin.
God.
So there we go. So we know 2 people's favorite assassins. Mine's coming, but it's not who you might think. So basically,
That or Arno.
Ezio
Ezio or Arno are my favorites.
Yeah. So
I'm
basically,
very late on the Assassin's Creed thing.
yes,
so.
you are. So basically, like I said, it's a very popular game. You do not skip this. In fact, these are the people, the people who tell you what game to start on usually tell you to start with 2. And I'm like, okay, I guess fuck the Desmond story. Which I mean,
Yeah,
nobody really cared about it, especially back then.
But it kind of
Especially
leads into
now.
the second game, so you kind of just start off on a what the fuck happened beforehand.
So another thing, we'll get into it when we get to 3. You're gonna see that people are gonna be like, maybe Desmond wasn't that bad. So yeah, that's basically Assassin's Creed 2. It brought a bunch of new stuff. It brought the hidden blade. It brought the dual hidden blade. It brought poison blades. It even brought the first fucking gun in the game, which I thought was hilarious. It took 1 and basically just fucking exploded in upgrades and content and all that good stuff.
I thought you meant the gun exploded.
It should have. The way it was built, people looked at it, they're like, I don't think it would work, but all right. Anyway, what is everyone else's thoughts? There's your basic summary. My throat's tired.
I'll say it was probably pretty good, but again, I have no recollection whatsoever.
Assassin's Creed 2.
Literally.
I've played Assassin's Creed 2. It's not super memorable for me. My most memorable Assassin's Creed game is Revelations, and we'll get there later.
This is around this. I do want to say this is around the time where I started hearing about Assassin's Creed, but I didn't really give it much thought.
Yeah.
All right.
So now we're moving on to 3, or was there another one between 2 and 3?
Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, you piece of shit. That's my second
course it
favorite
fucking
Assassin's
was.
Creed game. Get out of here.
Listen,
Brotherhood,
Listen,
an amazing
Brotherhood,
game.
and then Assassin's Creed 3.
Ugh.
I don't like how they
No.
do that.
It's
You're-
not even Brotherhood
Yeah,
than
you're
3.
wrong.
It's Brotherhood Revelations than 3.
What the fuck is this, Ubisoft?
Don't worry, we'll get to it. Here's another rundown. Assassin's Creed
wait.
Brotherhood.
You just told me Assassin's Creed 3 is the 5th Assassin's Creed game. You can't tell me that.
I can, and it's true.
Tell me that, then just move on. What the fuck?
Sorry, Ezio is more important than Connor, alright?
That's fair.
I'm gonna hold my tongue on that comment. Anyway, let's go. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Here's the breakdown. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, a direct fucking sequel to Assassin's Creed 2. You literally pick off right after you found the temple and the Apple of Eden. Ezio escapes from Rome after he tried to assassinate the Pope and then said, no, I'm not gonna do that because it won't bring my family back. Even though you're an assassin, you just failed your mission, you dumbass. He runs back to the villa and tells everyone what happened. He found the temple, and he found the first civilization, which actually talked to Desmond in the Animus. Forgot to mention that. As he goes through, the villa is under attack by Cesare Borgia, my favorite villain ever because he's the most flamboyant one of all the enemies you fight.
That's the one.
How
Yeah,
flamboyant can
I'm remembering this game now. I remember.
Well, he
playing it
likes to
from-
fuck his sister too, so don't forget that. But also remember, we're in the
my
Renaissance.
man.
He's an
I
odd
got it,
one,
got it
alright?
down, got
Yes.
it.
Remember,
My
we're
man.
also in the Renaissance, so unfortunately this was common. So,
Oh.
Ezio's villa is under attack by Cesare Borgia. He loses everything. Mario gets shot in the fucking back of the head. Looks like an attempted suicide. Ever seen, never did, never killed himself. Anyway, so...
What about Luigi?
No. Luigi's in Rome.
No crossover games.
So, Ezio runs to Rome, goes to Rome. He wants to hunt down and kill Cesare Borgia for what happened, but he runs into
Fine,
Machiavelli. Machiavelli tells him, you need to ruin the Templars' influence in Rome before you do anything. He goes around, he saves people that were kidnapped from the villa, he kills people that attacked the villa, he reunites with old friends, gets the Creed together, and then storms the castle, kills Cesare Borgia, and then, that's the basic summary. When it comes to the Desmond story, they're actually at Montegiani, Ezio's old hideout. They're looking for something, they find it, and then, sorry, the summary is getting longer than I intended. So basically,
I feel that.
So basically, they found the first civilization underneath the villa. The first civilization takes over Desmond. Desmond stabs Lucy, dies, and then he goes in a coma. And what does his friends do? Puts him back in the fucking Animus. And there we go.
And then, is that when Revelation starts?
That's when Revelation starts. But before,
Okay, I can
Hold
do the
on.
summary for
we are
Revelation.
not at Revelations yet. You stop it, young man.
Uh,
We're
this
almost
is the
at
one
that.
game I can do. I can probably be the only one to
Yeah,
do.
you're doing
my
the summary
summary
for
for.
that. Holy shit. Anyway, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood basically took 2 and said fuck you and went insane. This was my favorite Assassin's Creed Brotherhood game, and it's my second favorite one to this day. This brought the ability of recruiting other assassins to help you in your combat and all that good stuff.
The more assassins you had, the more abilities it gave you, like a fucking storm of crossbow bolts and shit like that.
Yep, you got to use a ranged weapon as a melee weapon, the first of its kind, the crossbow. That's basically it.
The heavy
it was,
crossbow you got to bonk people over the head with. It was
Yes.
Wait, was
insane.
this wasn't the game that Tobuscus did a literal trailer for, was it?
I have no idea. I don't watch Tobuscus. Isn't he a
I know,
pedophile
it
or
was a really
something?
old shit. Probably. I have no idea. I don't care.
Pretty sure the charges were dropped.
They
Well,
might have been.
either-
Either way, his career's still fucked.
Yeah, either way. So Assassin's Creed Brotherhood was basically just more Assassin's Creed 2. It was actually, a lot of people commented on it, this could have, and I disagree with this could have just been an expansion. This is a full-fledged game. I don't know why
full
people
fucking
even...
story. That's not fucking
Yeah, I don't know
expansion.
why people thought this would be an expansion. This was also the first Assassin's Creed... No, Assassin's Creed 2, Adam. This one had DLC as well. Assassin's Creed 2 had DLC. Those are the first 2 games in the Assassin's Creed franchise. No microtransactions. Not yet.
Oh, thank God.
Just
So,
wait.
so overall,
No.
Brotherhood is a personal favorite of mine. That was the first AC game I actually 100% completed. I went back for the other two later, but this was the one that was like, I want to rebuild Rome. What is everyone else's thoughts?
Assassin's Creed 3, not to be mistaken from Assassin's Creed 3.
I
Sounds like it
really
was fairly
enjoyed
okay.
Brotherhood. It was fun. I never completed it because, I was like 7 and it was on the Xbox 360.
Oh, now I feel
I want to
old.
say this is actually probably the first Assassin's Creed I played, and it was at a friend's house.
Oh,
But I don't
God.
remember too much. I just
It
remember
sucks.
I just remember the flamboyancy of that one guy.
Yeah.
That's what I remember.
It's just so fucking exorbitantly
Oh
flamboyant.
my god, it was so funny to me. Why is he acting like a girl?
Well, hey. He was fucking his sister. There was probably something wrong with the bloodline.
You know what?
Probably a lot wrong with the
I've-
bloodline, alright?
Probably.
I've seen a lot of cartoons.
They didn't figure out fucking
Oh.
genealogy until about 200 years after the Renaissance, so.
James just goes, excuse fucking me?
Alright.
All
So other than that, it's a pretty decent game. I thought it was okay.
It was fun to play when I first tried it. It was
Yeah.
the first game I ever tried.
I didn't play it multiple times, but I played it through all the way.
Do you realize this? I didn't even know it was called Assassin's Creed when I played it. I just
Yeah.
thought, oh, this is a cool game. You go
What the
kill
fuck is
people?
this?
That's pretty
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
There is one more thing to mention. I know James is about to explode out of his seat because we're about to go to his favorite game. One more thing to mention. This was the first Assassin's Creed game to have multiplayer, and the multiplayer was not bad. That's all I'm
I
gonna
will
say about
believe
it.
that when I see it.
But it,
Yeah.
but it was still like working together, correct? Or were you actually against people?
You
I
were
forget.
hunting each other. It was
You were hunting
assassin
each
v
other.
assassin. You had to hide, you had to hunt, you had to kill, you had to run.
Hey,
Oh.
everybody has the same fucking skill set. You can kind of it's basically down to skill and actual fucking capability.
Cross map.
All
Snipe.
right. And with
the
that,
Scope only.
I think we've hit everything. James, go for it.
So, in Revelations, Ezio is an old ass man.
Oh man, it's
Like,
believe he's
gray hair,
63.
old ass man. Yeah,
mozzarella, man.
like gray hair,
Yeah, we know.
old man. And at the start of the game, you storm on your own. I'd say storm, but it's basically you running in there and trying to kill as many people as possible and steal a book.
No, yeah, that's storming.
The true berserker.
Yes.
If you watch the beginning cutscene, he kind of just runs in there, stabs about 7 million people, and then gets captured and almost hung.
That's a lot of people.
Literally
to
because
stab,
he
man.
saw a
Almost.
ghost. He's like, you know what? I'm a fail.
You know what?
Real shit.
Sees a ghost. I'm out.
Well,
All for a book that's gonna lead him to a fucking door, and the
Hmm.
keys to said door that are supposed to have the Apple of Eden behind it.
Well,
That's when
can I
one
correct
Morty
that?
apple-
Can I correct that? Sorry, me and popcorn. Wrong.
Yeah,
It
go
contains
ahead.
knowledge from the old time assassins back when Altair was a thing. Ezio has the apple.
yeah, that's right. He got the apple. Didn't he get the apple in the previous one?
He got it in
Or the one
Brotherhood.
before?
He
Yeah.
got it, and it's the fucking library. That's what it was.
There
not the
you
Apple.
go.
He
Yeah,
was going to
you
get
know.
behind the door, library, knowledge, books, nerd shit.
Lock himself in there and acquire all the knowledge, and then go. All right, I'm burning it.
Enough for my fan fiction.
I mean, he kind of
No.
does lock himself in there with the knowledge at the end, if I remember
Hmm.
correctly. Again, it's been a while.
Freaking Lex Luthor over here.
Man, that was a fucking short summary. You went from the beginning to the end immediately.
I mean,
No
along the way,
Constantinople, no Hookblade.
I was getting there.
You already got to the end.
I was explaining the basic of the story.
All right, let him go. Let him go.
But
Oh,
you kind of just run into the new assassins of the area, which kind of tell you, oh, you're fucking old and outdated. We got all this new tech, one of that being one of my favorite additions, the hook blade, which is just a hidden blade with a hook at the end. It's very fucking simple, but it's really interesting how weird it works, because you use it to climb, use it in combat, use it to throw people.
So it's like the hook shot from Legend of Zelda.
Zip lines.
Old and busted, new hotness.
Busted. New hotness.
You ain't from
kill so
around
many
here.
people with this baby.
Even though the
Slap
hook
hook
blade
shot.
is kind of useless in combat, they make you go through this long ass tutorial for it. But then again, through my 3 playthroughs of the game, I've never used it in combat.
Oh my god. Slammed hand on roof of hook blade. This hook blade can hold many people.
This hook blade can throw bitches very far.
Am I the only? Just a quick, slightly off-topic thing. Am I the? I feel like I'm not the only one, but I just want to confirm my methods. Am I the only person that just walked up to my target, not caring about anything else, and just fucking killed them?
No, because
Immersion.
the combat in
Immersion.
Assassin's Creed is amazing. I never wanted to be stealthy because I love the combat.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
stealth. I just walked through the crowd and fucking
If I didn't have to be stealthy, I would run in there, just fucking parry
Stab a
counter,
bitch
parry
and
counter,
get out.
parry counter.
So I literally like prefer like to get caught and get chased by people, just like to outrun them and just I don't know. That
Slowly
was my
kill
thing
them.
to do. Yeah, kill them with exhaustion.
Yeah, fucking
Make
run
them
to
run.
death. All right, that's taken care of. Back to what you were saying, James. If we didn't end your train of thought.
I mean, they also, melee weapon that you could also use as a ranged weapon. Heavy crossbow, which is I don't know if they had this in earlier games, but
Brotherhood.
were you able to throw heavy weapons?
Yep, Brotherhood.
Yeah, you could also
Oh.
throw them.
Wait, so
Like-
you're telling me the assassins were shinobi mains?
What?
Nothing.
That makes
said
no
melee-
sense.
The
you
weapon
said
didn't
melee.
come back.
Oh, damn it!
If you
They didn't have
throw an
boomerang?
axe into someone's head from like 20 feet away, it doesn't come back.
You said melee weapons that were also ranged weapons, so I was like, oh,
No,
like-
I said weapons you could throw.
like shinobi? Okay.
You did say exactly melee weapon that was also a ranged weapon, but anyways.
Yeah, but you made the comment after we'd already moved on from that.
Yeah, listen, I have a very slow train of thought. All right, I'm
We know,
actually
Jester, it's
mentally
okay.
deficient.
It's okay, Jester. We know.
I swear I'm not dumb.
Maybe a little.
Okay, a little bit.
All right, continuing on. Sorry for the
Also, might I
interruptions.
add that don't try and play the old Assassin's Creed games on PC,
Yeah,
or at least
don't.
mouse and keyboard. Their
Don't.
controls are ass.
Get an Xbox 360. They're like $100. It's not that bad.
Hell, if you can't get that, get a PS3 controller.
Yeah, actually, just connect the controller to your PC. That's even
Yeah.
easier. Continuing on.
And Revelations also continued with what Brotherhood had with its mechanics of recruiting and getting abilities. I don't know if they had it in Brotherhood, but there was like sections where you kind of set up defenses in an area and ordered your troops to attack stuff.
Only in Revelations and never again.
It was a cool mechanic too. You got to,
Makes
set up
some sense.
defenses in an area with your troops and like
Assassin's Creed turned tower defense, basically.
yeah,
Oh, God,
basically.
yes. I'd appreciate that,
cool.
honestly. Turns into an RTS like fucking.
It was
Roma
cool,
2.
I will say that.
Also, again, the hidden gun blade kind of bullshit made no goddamn sense.
There's a
Sounds
gun in
cool,
my
though.
hidden blade. How does it work? It shoots.
It
What?
does pew.
It does.
How
pew,
does it
pew.
work?
How does
Yes.
They
your
won't-
arm survive?
They
Eh?
won't know I shot the bullet if they never saw the gun.
Where's the murder weapon?
I don't
Ah,
know.
why is there smoke and soot on your hand like you fired a gun right next to your wrist?
No
I
idea.
don't have a gun. It's just my leather bracer.
Where is one of your fingers?
I couldn't tell you.
This summary
Black-
is taking longer than the other ones. Move
Black-
on.
I don't even think we're
Not-
on the summer anymore. We're just talking
We're
about
just
the
fucking
game.
talking
Off
about
at this point. We're waiting on you, dog.
Are you waiting on me? He's doing the summary.
Well, we
I mean-
covered it, beginning to end. Some of the in-between stuff. We're good.
Okay,
Beginning
fine.
and
Let
some of
me-
the new mechanics, some of the old stuff they brought back.
Let me
and
add something, because you're missing like the biggest thing of Revelations. Altair came back. They
Ah.
did some stuff with him. Like,
Yeah, you got to go back in time and play as Altair for a little bit.
there we go.
Wait,
you know, like everyone's
Hold on.
second favorite assassin, Altair.
Are you basically telling me
You
that
got to
from within
replay
the
like the
Animus,
first couple
you
missions.
went back even further in the Animus?
Yes.
Basic. Also,
So you Animus
might I
in the
add,
Animus.
Desmond is now part of the Animus.
God
His-
damn it, Desmond!
He doesn't have, or like his consciousness is now part of the Animus.
That's what happens when you put somebody in a coma in the Animus.
That's what I was
Yeah.
gonna say. Remember that? Yeah, that's how Revelations happened. Because they
Oh,
were
God damn
retarded.
Hey, I'm
Like-
the Animus. I'm gonna fuck with your shit, but it's gonna be okay.
It's okay. You get to play as an assassin. Here, have a little bit of Ezio.
And then you get to play as a different assassin because I'm gonna fuck with your shit.
You also get to meet the infamous Subject 16, his conscience.
Yeah.
Oh
That was
no!
a
He's
really.
He has like a lot of weird shit he does with the Animus.
Listen,
Now, what
dude,
happened-
he's
what
been in there
happened
for a while.
What happened to the first 15 subjects?
We don't know. They
They
never
died.
went into that. But Subject 16 was a unique case.
I'm assuming the 15 other ones died.
Probably.
That's usually
Damn.
how it goes. 16 was right before the success.
Damn, it's cringe.
Oh, 16 wasn't successful.
Oh, I know
Not
it
by a
wasn't
long
successful,
shot.
but it was probably like a couple before the successful one.
There's a reason you see him in the Animus.
Because he had the same problem you do, except he's slowly fading away, just like you.
But
Oh,
he
no.
helps you.
Nah, it's chill. You'll disappear, but it's all right.
It's alright.
Ah.
You get to be an assassin. You do a little
It's-
trolling, you know.
It's pretty cool, actually. I got to go kill a king. I got to, kill some other people.
He's not wrong about the king part. Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
that fucking movie? What's that movie where they take the soldier and they re-simulate like a train explosion, and he has to figure everything out and get them all the information?
Captain America.
No, fuck you.
I have
Yo,
I
no
isn't
saw
that
idea.
the mission
fucking
from
movie.
Black Ops 3, bro? Train go boom?
Train go
No.
boom!
Train
I'm
explodes,
sorry, boy.
dead soldier. Yada yada yada.
You're still talking
Source
about Captain
code.
America.
It's source code.
Okay.
The dude goes on the train, and it's pretty much him going into the Animus and reliving a previous thing, but he's already dead.
Dead and gone.
Alrighty. So, in the end, Desmond gets out of the Animus. He's like, alright, I know where the vault is for the first civilization stuff. Basically, where's the fucking... Not the Apple of Eden. I almost got that wrong.
The library?
Basically, not the library, because that's Ezio's story. Ezio gets into the library. He sees Altair's dead body. Altair died at 86, and he died in there. At the end
Lived
for
for a long
Altair and
time.
Ezio. Desmond, he knows the location of an artifact that they're looking from the first civilization. Next, to Assassin's Creed 3.
We've
Finally,
gone through
the fifth
4
game in the
other
franchise.
games.
Now, I want to
Assassin's
take the
Creed
reins. I want to take the reins on this one because if nobody
Assassin's
could
Creed
guess,
3 is really a good
Assassin's
game.
Creed 3 is my favorite Assassin's Creed. And Connor
Yeah.
is my favorite assassin. I will say
Blah
it.
blah blah.
And
Cringe.
I will fucking defend
Connor's,
that.
Connor's hidden blade is fucking sick, to be honest.
It is sick.
His
I'll give
hidden
it that.
dagger.
Like its ability to just kind of turn and become a knife.
Yeah, I liked that.
Some weapons experts remade that and said, "Oh, I don't think this would be viable because why wouldn't you just use a normal dagger then?" And I'm like, "All right, well, you're forgetting the
Not
point
cool,
then."
man.
You're
Yeah.
forgetting the hidden.
Well, I would never
is the-
use this in combat. Well, that's fine. It's not supposed to be used in combat.
An
Supposed to be used
assassination
for
tool.
assassination.
Anyway, so
And
Assassin's
cool
Creed 3.
distractor.
Here's a quick summary, and I can read this one pretty fast because I love this story and I've replayed it many times, including remastered.
Speedrun go. Speedrun go.
All right, Desmond and all of his people are going into the vault area. They follow the tunnel down in there. Shut up! By the way, Desmond's dad is here. No idea where the fuck he came from, but he was at the end of...
from.
Yeah,
Don't worry about it.
Desmond's dad was here. He's the one that
Okay.
actually told them to put him in the coma. Either way, he's here now. Going down in the hill, they set up near the artifact area. There are 4 keys that they need to grab. While they're looking for the keys, Desmond is looking for another key with his ancestor, Connor. Rotonacoteton. Damn, I fucked that up. I used to say that perfectly. Damn it. Anyway, so he goes into the Animus while Sean looks for all the keys in real life. And bada bing, bada boom. He does a tutorial, and we start with a character that's not Connor. Hatham Kenway, one of the most famous assassins.
Isn't it high theme?
What?
Isn't it high theme? Don't you
No.
pronounce it long E?
Hatham? No, it's Hatham.
How's
Okay.
it spelled?
So we go along, we follow Hatham. Hatham has been ordered by his boss to go to America and look for the secret vault area. Weird, the same one that Desmond's in. So they go there. He finds the vault area, but it needs a key. Or no. They have the key. Sorry, they have the key. They got it from Europe. He did an assassination contract. Now he's trying to figure out what that key's going to open. He goes to America and basically starts recruiting people into his brotherhood. He then runs into this lady. I don't know her Indian name. I apologize, but it's Zio. That's what she says to just call him. He forms a relationship with Zio, and she leads him to the vault. Now, what's awesome about this game and why it's my favorite, I love the historical setting. I know all the characters. I know all the targets he killed, and they're all pretty accurate. Hatham kills General Edward Braddock on Braddock's expedition. That was really cool to see. You get to see Lieutenant Washington during the French and Indian War. All good stuff. So, he finds the vault. He can't open it with the key that he has, and all of a sudden Zio just falls in love with him, and they fuck in the cave. 100% I think they fuck in the cave.
Wait.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do.
Wait. Is this colonization?
Maybe. Anyway,
Possibly.
time goes by, they don't stay together, but apparently he tried to have a relationship with her. Well, back then, having a relationship with a native was not really seen really well, so they went their separate ways. Zio got pregnant, Hatham knew, but as a dad that I know in real life, he vanished. And basically Connor grows up with his Native American mother.
Well,
as Connor grows up, he interacts with the colonies and runs into a specific person. This specific person fucking destroys their village and gets his mother fucking killed. So he grows up with a vengeance to kill this guy, Charles Lee. So
I know that name.
Oh yeah, everyone does, especially the memes. Give me Lee. So basically, Connor is then visited by the first civilization in a map. He becomes an eagle. They tell him that he's important. Search for the symbol. It's the assassin symbol. And then he goes off and tries to find a mentor. One thing I want to add, there's a lot of plot to this, so I apologize that this is taking forever.
Hold on, I'm sorry. They talk to him through a map, he turns into an eagle. Excuse me, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's how it
vision.
happens.
It's a vision.
Oh my god, okay.
He even asked him, what did you do to me? And they're like, found you a suitable, spirit animal, and that was an eagle. Weird.
Eagle eye be like.
One thing I want to add while Connor is traveling to go
Have
see
we not
his
mentioned
mentor,
Eagle Vision this entire time?
Everyone knows what Eagle Vision. You don't click on an Assassin's Creed video and not know what Eagle Vision is.
Okay.
As we go through, one thing I want to add, Hatham's a fucking Templar. That was a secret. Surprise. You were playing as a Templar with a hidden blade the entire time. Get fucked.
No.
People were mad. Anyway, finally Connor meets his mentor, Achilles. What a beautiful man. Fucking love this character.
Chad.
What a chat. Guy's like 85 and he's still killing people. And he takes on Connor. Connor is then trained by him. He gets his roads. And he goes out and starts killing the targets that his father has basically created. He established a Templar connection in the Americas. That's the basic thing. As this happens, there are a couple missions where you play as Desmond, because you go and get the keys in real life. You open the vault. The first civilization, 2 people come out. One of them's named Maria. I forget the other one's name. Basically, one's telling you to touch the cube, and you will save the world, because there's apparently an apocalypse happening in 2012. Nice job, Ubisoft.
Way to go!
And then the other one's telling her, don't touch it. Well, we'll be fine. It's gotta happen, whatever. Desmond touches it, and he fucking dies. Desmond is dead. This is it. The end of Desmond's trilogy.
Wow.
Yeah.
In quadrilogy?
Whatever.
Or 5? 6? 5.
Quintilogy?
5 of them.
Sextilogy.
Hextilogy?
Yeah, sextilogy. And
No,
either
that's
way...
6.
Sex is 7.
Either way, he is dead. The Desmond saga is over. This is very controversial because this is kind of when Assassin's Creed started going downhill.
Well,
spoiler alert for Assassin's Creed 3, a game that came out in 2012. Desmond fucking dies.
Yeah.
You know the guy who's been in the last 4 games? Yeah, he's dead now.
He's dead.
and in every future game, you either work in an office or are on the run.
Yeah.
I'm not even joking.
It's a
That's just
Fast
how
and
it
Furious
is.
movie.
You either work in an office or are on the run from fucking Megacorp that doesn't like you.
Does for the future games? Don't you just work for the Templars in reality or whatever? Basically.
At
Nope.
least in Origins,
There is
they're
something
like,
like
we
that.
stole this. That's why they're chasing us. And then it's like, okay,
Yeah, they stole the Animus in most of the most recent games. Like,
yeah.
So I'm just gonna make it basic because I know we're taking forever to get to the top 3 we're gonna talk about. I like this game, very good. Connor, he's actually a really good actor. If you guys actually listen to his fucking story, you understand why he acts like the way he does. Man watched his fucking mother die. Yeah, I'm gonna be the happiest man on earth after that.
I mean,
Yeah.
Ezio watched all of his family die, so
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Ezio also isn't a Native American trying to live in this new world.
There's a lot of things that I'll say that's fair too, but that's fair.
yeah.
And also,
I mean, I think anyone watching their parents die wouldn't have a very fun time.
Yeah, I think
Ezio,
that's why.
Ezio seems to forget it after he reads forums.
Oh, I'm sure he doesn't. He just enjoys killing more.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, yeah, Ezio's
You're
a
making
bloodthirsty
Ezio out
monster.
to be a psychopath.
Listen, there's a reason people enjoy him.
So yeah, I'll keep it brief. Assassin's Creed 3, my favorite timeline, favorite assassin. Mostly because you can finally use guns. About
Are we on
fucking
Black
time.
Flag yet?
We can now go to Black Flag.
Oh, thank God! I thought there was going to be 2 more games in between it.
There is a game that is before
Yeah,
3
there is.
and
It's
Black
Assassin's
Flag.
Creed 3.5 and Assassin's Creed 4 almost.
Yep. Okay, fine. Let me hit those 2 real quick. They're very, very quick. Liberation. Don't know much about it because I've only played it once. It was a PSP Vita exclusive. Now it's on PC. You play as Aveline. You go through her adventure. That's all I really know. You meet Connor.
I'm pretty sure that was also on Xbox 360.
It
'cause I
is
think
now.
I have it.
It is now. Yeah, it did get released after the Vita kind of failed.
Yeah.
But either way, that's
I played a
Liberation.
little bit of it. It wasn't that interesting, to be honest.
Liberation, it's a decent game. No, Ubisoft, it didn't fail because you had a woman protagonist. Stop thinking that's the reason. Fucking idiots.
You kind of had a woman protagonist in Origins, so fuck off.
You also had a woman protagonist in Valhalla.
Exactly.
I will explain that when we get there.
I mean,
why they do that.
Technically, according to I just want to say one thing. According to Ubisoft, Cassandra is the canonical main character for some goddamn reason.
And I'll tell you that when we get there. Anyway, the other game, Rogue, my 3rd favorite game because it's
Rogue
basically
is a good game.
Black Flag, but you're a Templar. You play as a Templar. You started as an assassin. You actually
We never talked about Black Flag.
Hang on. You play as a Templar. You start as an assassin. The assassins betray you. You get to see all fan favorites: Achilles, Adewale, and then a couple new faces. You get to see Achilles in his prime, basically. Pretty fucking cool. You learn about his lore. But yeah, Achilles is a fucking idiot. A lot of people, if you know the lore of Assassin's Creed, the Colonial Assassins fucking sucked. They were assholes.
They were
Yeah.
dicks.
Connor was the only one that kind of fixed that. So it took that long. Colonial. So there's always a historical event going on. In Rogue, it's the French and Indian War. 3, it's the American Revolution with a little bit of French and Indian War. Liberation, I don't know, fucking slavery.
What?
Yeah, you can just slavery was a big part of that one because the Aveline you're playing, she is African American. Well, and she was a slave in her young years. But anyway,
Black and a woman?
Oh, Jesus, stop.
Wow, that's good. That's diversity.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, I liked Aveline as a character. It's just dumb that they blamed her being a woman on why the game failed. No, the game failed because it was bad, but all right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just wanted to touch that real quick. Assassin's Creed Rogue, you go around, you start killing the brothers that you actually train with. Pretty cool. He gets a new gun. This is the first character that can actually carry a firearm up to this time. That's a rifle. That's a rifle. I heard that.
Yeah.
Hang on.
An M13. Let's go.
It's a fucking sleep dart rifle. You can't even shoot real bullets in it.
It's an air rifle.
It's a fucking blowgun. Yeah, it's literally the blow dart from Black Flag. It's dumb. I was pissed. I wanted a real rifle, but apparently I can't get that. Whatever, Ubisoft.
Not until Unity.
Even then, I got some comments for that gun. Don't worry. Either way, it was a great game. I loved the story. Really short, but that's it. Now let's get to Black Flag.
You're a pirate.
That's it. Moving on.
That's basically it, yeah.
You're a pirate that stole something from an assassin in the first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I do remember, like, gists of the I've only gotten like halfway through the game because I kept dicking around hunting whales and
Yeah,
sharks.
that's kind of what you do.
But aren't you like freaking Haytham Kenway's dad or whatever in that game?
Yes, you are
Yeah.
Ethan's father. That's the coolest thing. This is what's
hated it.
considered the Kenway saga.
Isn't your
Okay, well-
character's name Edward Kenway or something?
Well, technically,
Yep.
your character is some slob that works for a company.
You were a privateer, and then your ship got docked, and then you found an assassin. You killed him. You took his roads because you wanted his pay. It was basically an assassin that was going to betray the Brotherhood and join the Templars. He took the money. The Templars found out it was him. He gets thrown in jail. He steals a ship. He goes pirating, and with some Assassin's Creed stuff put into it.
Wait,
What I find funny
like
is that
when
the
when he steals the jackdaw from fucking
Yep.
yeah, wasn't that like an actual event that happened?
Yes, the hurricane event was real.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
either
say
way.
this outright. Wasn't fuck? What was I gonna say? Never mind. Continue. Oh
Think
wait,
about
no. Didn't the Brotherhood like not even notice that he wasn't actually an assassin until like halfway through the game?
The Brotherhood knew Edward wasn't an assassin, and then Templars knew after Sequence 2. But
Ah.
that's,
Yeah.
It's funny, I just want to say this. It's funny that a lot of people say, oh, Odyssey and Valhalla were barely Assassin's Creed games because you're not an assassin. Edward wasn't an assassin until the last fucking sequence.
Rogue, you literally were a Templar.
But yeah, okay. But yeah, Black Flag, Edward's an assassin. Alright, whatever, dude.
Whatever.
That always pissed me off. I don't know why. Oh, but I love the ship mechanics. That's fine. I'm sorry, but that's a pirate game with Assassin's Creed slamming itself in. The assassins don't wear pants, and that's really weird.
Forgot about that. Holy fuck.
They wear leaves.
You're so fucking right.
Oh,
like
that's
it.
great.
I did not know that actually.
I'm having
I'm
a
sorry,
fucking breakdown.
dude. I only played Assassin's Creed Black Flags. I didn't even know they didn't wear pants.
They don't wear pants. They wear skirts. And you want to know how I know they don't wear pants or anything? They wear underwear, obviously, because they don't want to show a dick or anything. Edward can get the assassin outfit, so you can run around without pants and shoes. Well, when you fall, you see undergarments, and it's like, why are you wearing pants?
Why aren't you wearing pants?
You're not streaming.
to-
You're not Juby Scott Gaming. Why aren't you wearing pants?
I'm literally remembering characters. What was that little shit's name? That like wanna be a Jack Sparrow character.
Captain
I know.
Kidd?
Yeah.
Is that,
Kid.
Captain Kidd?
no, the little yeah? Is that the little guy, the fucking teenager guy?
Yeah, who was also a
Yeah.
girl.
Who's
Ah.
I didn't get that far.
You didn't get that far. Okay,
She's a girl
spoilers.
and she's an assassin.
She's a little shit.
Yeah, that's kind
I
of how it
hate her.
goes.
I hate her.
She's actually pretty cool. You'll like her if you ever get farther. You also see Blackbeard. You also see Blackbeard's death, and I personally liked how they did that because that was accurate as fuck. That was
Yeah.
perfect. I was impressed.
Yeah.
I mean,
It
you
was
don't
very
see you don't see the head on the ship's sail or anything, but like, I was very impressed by that. So
There's also
yeah,
a French guy. I remember that. There's a French dude that you kill.
I'm trying to remember.
Probably
You
not
also-
like the first dude you kill.
And you like kill him in the memory area or whatever. It's fucking
Oh, in the Animus?
yeah. I guess I don't fucking know, dude.
Wasn't he
I-
just a training dummy?
I don't fucking know. I think Jester's on crack. Anyway,
No, I remember there
Maybe.
being a training dummy in the Animus that you could use during loading screens, I think.
I don't know.
No.
I just remember that loading screen is in the game. You end up killing the French guy in that loading screen area. At some
Oh,
point
when
in
you
the-
do assassinations on the big targets, you go into the Animus, and when you know,
oh yeah, you
Okay,
talk to them.
yeah.
yeah. Well, you can
Yeah.
see
I
how
remember
far
that
I've
fondly
gone.
from Assassin's Creed 3.
That's in
Yeah.
all of them. That's in all of
I
them.
know, but I just always, when I think about it, I always have that memory of Assassin's Creed 3.
Well, you can tell how far I've gotten.
So that's all I really have to say about Black Flag. It's a great game. I hate people who say, "Oh, Edward's an assassin." Like, yeah, not till
please.
the fucking end.
Please tell me we're moving on to the final three. Because I'm too
no.
scared.
No, we got Unity and Syndicate.
Both
No.
great games, to be honest.
All right, let's do. I can't even. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I can't give a summary to Unity. I don't fucking know the story. I'm confused.
I don't really know the
Give me
story
5
either. It's been
seconds.
so long.
5 seconds.
Unity. Arno, experience the French Revolution, kill Louis XV, storm the Bastille, and help the people of France. That's it. You're done.
That's honestly pretty fucking good. Also, co-op.
That's from the direct website.
Also, you go to fucking the First World War.
Fucking
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
World War II. No.
Wait, no, you go to the Second World War and you climb the fucking Eiffel Tower.
Yeah, and that made all the fans freak out. They're like, World War II, and Ubisoft's like, go fuck yourself, dumbass.
Yeah, go freaking die.
Get your hopes up. Ubisoft's
Okay.
not listening.
And
Also,
then Syndicate doesn't even have an actual fucking summary on the official Assassin's Creed website. It just talks about the character.
I can do a sort of summary. I don't know much of the story, but I know some of the stuff that happens in
you
it.
got 15 seconds. Go.
Okay, so the assassins are siblings. You get to play as 2 different people this time. They go do some stuff, steal a train, take over London,
Take
stop.
over London.
Yeah, you start a gang,
basically
take
it,
over
yeah.
London,
We've exceeded
profit.
15 seconds. It is done. I heard profit. You are finished.
Yo,
Yeah.
Yep.
dude.
I'm going to read the quick excerpt from the website that doesn't even talk about the game. So Assassin's Creed Unity actually had some of the points that you do in the game. This one is literally just Jacob Fry takes enemies on with lightning fast multi-kills and counter moves. Use improved stealth tactics to elude enemies and unleash an arsenal of weapons. You get nothing about the plot.
I know,
I
not
do
even
thing
EB.
I remember doing in Syndicate is that I fucking hid in a body bag and assassinated a doctor.
That was cool. I did that recently, so I remember
Literally,
that.
it's honestly, I think Syndicate's my favorite setting of all the Assassin's Creed. Though I love that setting.
It's a very good setting. Yeah.
It's Victorian London. Also, you get a
It's
revolver.
cool.
Also, you
Um,
get a grappling hook.
Yeah, so
Yes.
fuck climbing.
Don't you only get like 1 bullet per whenever you loot an enemy?
I don't know, dude. You're getting very
think that was the
specific
point.
for no reason.
Oh, I mean, I just find that part being funny how they only have 1 bullet on them.
Oh, they got a 9-shot revolver. 1 bullet left.
Take the revolver and unload it, for God's sake.
I'll just say, they
I do
didn't
like-
fire a single bullet.
I do like the way they reload guns in that game. They literally just smack it. Oh,
Yep.
I'm gonna
I can't
flick my
shoot
gun,
anymore.
Smack. All right. And I'm like, oh, okay. No gunpowder. No
It's
hammer
not the
rod.
same. It's the same in Unity.
Yes, I was about to. We did forget to mention that. Assassin's Creed 3 had realistic reloading. Assassin's Creed 4, you reload 1 gun, it reloads 4. Unity, you smack gun.
Smack, slap the bitch, and then it has a bullet in it now with gunpowder.
All
You
right.
slap a bitch, you got 10 bullets.
All right.
Sounds like my relationship.
I love reloading
We are-
the 10-shot cylinder, fucking 10-barrel pistol, or was it 12?
Yeah, it
The
doesn't
gold
matter either way.
The gold-plated gun that I
Alright,
reload with
alright.
1 smack, and it gets 12 bullets in it.
All right, enough of the gun reloading by smacking. We're moving on to the game that a lot of people hated, surprisingly. Assassin's Creed Origins. Finally
What?
getting into the most recent 3.
Wait, what?
There was a
People hated
lot of
that?
hate. There was a lot of hate for it online after it came out.
Really?
It was the
People
first
hated
of
the
the
control
Assassin's Creed
scheme.
RPGs.
They hated the control scheme, they hated the story, they hated like the entire like premise of the game because they thought it was shit.
Really? I actually thoroughly enjoyed Origins.
I liked it. I didn't like the control scheme that much, but I liked it.
So as he said, this is the meat of the stream, even though, or not stream, of the podcast, even though we're already 53 minutes in.
Listen, we can go for an extra 15.
Maybe. Anyway, so just want to say real quick that this game, Assassin's Creed, was starting to become stale, according to Ubisoft and the fans. This game changed everything. Not even an exaggeration. This game is now, Assassin's Creed is now an RPG elemental fighter, with a campaign. Multiplayer is gone. No more multiplayer at all.
Actually, there is a form of multiplayer in Origins. I remember that. Because it wasn't really multiplayer, it was that other people's like assassins were basically converted to other things, I think. I don't remember it that much, but I know I kept getting killed by one of them.
Okay then, I don't recall
It
that
was-
at all.
It was weird, I'll leave it at that.
Okay, regardless, this, as you can tell, Assassin's Creed Origins, this was the birth of the Brotherhood You follow Bayek and his wife Aya. I think it's Aya.
Aya.
You see Aya was the first person, not first person, sorry. Aya and Bayek were the first people, part of the Brotherhood, to use the hidden blade when it's under your wrist. That's an important key factor. So remember what I just said there. And basically, your son was murdered by this cult. Templars are not a thing in this game. They are now just called the cult. They're the cult
I
of
hate
something.
that premise.
So basically, you're hunting down these cult members and getting
Is it
revenge.
the same
for your
as
son.
Odyssey?
Yeah, it's the same as
Yes.
Odyssey. It's just a
So
fucking
it's
cult.
the Cosmos, I think, something like that.
I have no
Maybe.
idea if it's the same name.
I think they changed the name between the games
Oh.
because that wouldn't make sense
because
for
different
Egypt to
areas.
include
Either way, Bayek's a Medjai. He's basically a guardian. I forget what they are in Egypt, but basically they're guardians, like they're police. Essentially, they help out civilians and stuff. So he uses that to help him get where he needs to go. He's got an assortment of weapons. Fun fact: he is the first assassin to learn how to block. I don't know what happened in the future, but all the assassins can only parry.
Blocking became overrated.
Yeah, apparently they lost that in the original codex.
It's not as cool.
But,
it ain't cool. You're a bitch if you block.
But the setting is very interesting. This is during like Cleopatra's reign, so ancient Rome or the Roman Empire is a huge thing. Julius Caesar's in charge.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't you like see Julius Caesar or meet him at least?
Et tu, Brute, you see his death. You actually start his death.
Ah, fucking yes!
Aya is the first person to stab Caesar, and that's what causes Caesar's, betrayal. But
yeah,
that's at the end.
38.
That's at the end. Basically, after they get revenge on the Cult of Cosmos, the assassins just start. Aya is the one that starts it, though. Bayek is a founder, but Aya's the one that keeps going. Bayek actually leads the Brotherhood after the first DLC. I can't remember the reason why. But they are called the Hidden Ones. They're not called the Assassins, just to make that clear.
Yeah.
So that's the general story of it. You're back to one Hidden Blade, by the way. You were back to one Hidden Blade since Unity, sorry. And you can't fight with the Hidden Blade anymore, which is the thing I hate the most. Because fighting with the Hidden Blade was so fucking cool. So, in terms of what they tried to do to give this game a new look, I like Origins. I think it was a good balance. But I will say in the next game, if we're going to transition to that, they went overkill.
They did go overkill. And if that's our segue, I'll take that. So we're moving on to my game, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which, give you the basic rundown real quick. So you kill your sister by pushing her out of some oracle's hands off a cliff, and then your dad throws you off a cliff because you fucked with fate or whatever.
By the way,
And
you're
then-
in Sparta.
Yeah, this is ancient
Yeah,
Greece.
you're in Sparta. It's fucking great though.
Canonically, you push your brother off, I think?
No, it's your sister.
No way, yeah.
It's your sister. She was sickly, so the god said throw her into the cliff. If she comes out, she can live.
I thought that you were the younger one.
Morg, yeah, you play
No.
Cassandra is the canon. Cassandra pushes the oracle that's holding Alexios because Alexios becomes the bad guy.
I will.
Either way, tell it the way you did it. Tell it the way you did, because that's going to make it easy.
Here's the deal. Because I'm going to say this outright. You play as Alexios for most of the game.
For his playthrough, just say that. Just say that. Go through it.
Okay, I will read the direct wiki for just general consultus. Okay, so this is because you play as Alexios for I think most of the game. Again, I fucked over my playthrough.
It depends on who you choose.
Depends on who you choose. I know. I was getting to that.
Okay.
For my playthrough,
there we go.
as we'll clarify.
There we go.
I played as Alexios because I like Alexios. Alexios was cool. Story goes, he pushed his sister off of cliff thing. Sister gets caught by cultists of Crisis, or by whatever fucking thing.
Cosmos.
Yeah, the Cosmos thing, but the one who abducts you is, or who abducts the sister and or Alexios or whatever is called Crisis. That's what I fucking read, but whatever. Time skip. Fucking, you're some sort of mercenary. You've been out of fucking work for a little bit, so you're stuck on some shitty Greek island. Some guy comes and is like, "Hey, you owe money," and then you kill him. And then you're going through. You have a friend who's an asshole. He keeps borrowing money off you, but he keeps saying you owe him money, and he keeps changing his interests. At first, he was like some sort of construction thing. Now he owns a vineyard that's not going to work because it's in a terrible fucking place.
I love your description of his friend.
No, he gets you into fucked up situations, and then it's like, you owe me now, and it's like, what? That's how it goes.
I
It's
know,
literally,
you're
it's like, take care of this dude, and it's like, okay, now you've got an army coming after you, and you're like, dude.
I never said you were wrong. It's just that was amazing.
I know, that's never wrong. So you go through, you get a boat, you fucking... I'm pretty sure you don't get a hidden blade, really. You have what's called the
all.
Spear of Leonidas. That's your hidden blade.
Yeah, there's
And it's
no hidden
because
blade.
it's because you're a descendant of Leonidas and bullshit. Technically, the first thing you do in the game is you watch the fucking 300 at Thermopylae. And it's...
You don't
It's
watch,
beautiful.
you play
This
as
is happening
Leonidas.
during the
I
build.
know. You watch it and you play it and it's great. And
The
then it
historical
switches you to some
event.
stupid fucking guy, random mercenary dude later, like 50 years later or some shit. I don't even know.
Might I add, this is the historical event currently going on as the Peloponnesian War.
Yes, it's the
Yes.
Peloponnesian War. So you're going through, you get a boat, you go around, you fight. For some reason, you fight mythical creatures. I get it, it's Greek. I'm making a joke here.
Understood.
You find a vault that lets you upgrade the Spear of Leonidas. Depending on, I think it's depending on how many of these cult members you kill.
Yeah, they all hold pieces
Yeah,
that form an artifact. You take those pieces, put them into triangles.
Yeah, you
on
put
the-
them into
on the
triangles
Put them
board.
into
and-
triangles.
that's literally it.
For some reason, they
You make
decided
a
to wake up in the
triangle!
morning. For some reason, they wake up in the morning thinking, "Yeah, I might as well grab this
Yeah,
in case I get
You-
killed by the main character."
you infiltrate the cult somewhat. You wear a robe, you get a thing, and you go, "I'm here for the thing." But they know it's you. They know, because the person you push off the cliff in my playthrough, it was the sister. She comes through. They revere her as some sort of demigod, and she's like, "I know which one of you isn't loyal to me." Starts going through. They know it's you, but they kill some other dude instead.
Just to make you feel better about yourself.
Nah, because it's like, they don't even know who you actually are. Their
So,
memory is
That's
fucked.
why. That's why. So in his playthrough, just to make sure he doesn't lose his traits, Cassandra kills another cult member to hide Alexios because Cassandra meets with you later as you leave
Yeah,
to try
I
to
was
figure
getting
out
there.
who the fuck are you and why do we have the same memories.
They
That's
literally
why.
approach you on a cliff and go, "I will answer my fucking questions or I will just end you right here. Who the fuck are you and why do you seem familiar?"
I'm you.
You
but
go,
different.
"I'm your brother, I think." And it's like, "I don't have a brother." "Yeah, you do. You kind of got brainwashed by a cult after I pushed you off a cliff." "That was you?" And so forth, back and forth for a while. They're like, "I'll let you live for now, but I'll be back." And then you do some shit, fuck up the cult. I'm pretty sure you meet a god. I don't remember which one.
It's
It could be a
cana-
couple,
it's,
actually.
it's canon. Gods are
either
real.
either way, I think we've got the point of Odyssey.
Yeah, it's
I know the game's 3 years old, but let's hold off on that end. I think we've said enough.
yeah. No
Just by
ending.
the way, when we get to Valhalla, we will not spoil the ending. I promise.
Oh yeah, no.
Just because the game is still relatively new. It's not a year old yet. Anyway,
Yeah.
so when it comes to Odyssey, they're like, hey, the RPG stuff did good. Let's make the whole fucking game RPG. Basically,
don't-
it wasn't
we don't-
Assassin's Creed, and honestly, that's a true statement. I thought you were saying something, Jester.
I was making a joke about how we don't actually get RPGs.
You're funny. I hate you.
I know. I know.
The only thing I know about Assassin's Creed is that he basically spits on the assassins by putting the thing on the other side of his arm instead of on the inside of his arm, the hidden blade.
Okay, that's Valhalla. Slow down.
Oh, I thought we were on Valhalla.
Not yet. I was
Oh.
just talking about that. With that being said, though, we can go to Valhalla. So Valhalla, I'll do a summary just so we don't spoil the game on accident. Valhalla follows the same ideas Odyssey, but kind of relates to Origins more. They bring back a lot of stuff from the original games. One hit kill with hidden blades. You hit a hidden blade again, but you put it on the top of your wrist instead of the bottom, and I'm okay with that because honestly, that's cool. I
Well-
like that change.
If I may interject, the assassins used to cut off their 2 middle fingers or one of their fingers because it kept getting caught with the blade, so they just cut it off so it didn't get caught. And then he just fucking puts it on the other arm, and they're like, "What are you doing?"
Being
So
smart.
so that is a thing. That was a tradition for the Creed itself. That was a way of joining it. That's why Altair has his finger removed, and all his brotherhoods did as well. That was modified. I'm trying to remember what came first. Historical people, help me out. Valhalla or Assassin's Creed 2? I'm trying to.
Do you need
I'm-
help
So
out?
Valhalla came first. Okay, so yes, I believe. Yes, okay, I remember now. Sorry, I got the quote. So yes, Ivor does put on the hidden blade upside down, technically, and he looks at them and says, I have no interest, and this is not a direct quote, I have no interest in hiding my weapons from my enemies, plus I can see that it has affected you, and the assassins he's talking to do have their fingers missing. That's what I was trying to confirm. So yes, they're still doing the tradition.
Okay, you got the quotes close, but it's not that he doesn't want to hide the weapon. It's that they gave him such an ornate and fancy one that he doesn't want to hide it because he thinks
Gotcha.
it looks good.
Okay. So I was close. Anyway, the best part about this game is I can't spoil the ending because I actually haven't beaten it yet.
I haven't either.
I have no interest. One-handed sword.
I'm stuck on a puzzle because I'm smooth brained.
Eh,
One-handed swords are coming. Then maybe I'll beat the game because yeah, one-handed swords are not in this game. One of the coolest features in this
It's called
game.
YouTube.
Yeah. One of the coolest features in this game is you can dual wield any weapon. I mean any weapon. So guess what? Your
Shield.
boy's running around with 2 shields. And
yeah.
I'm
Everyone
beating
likes
ass.
Captain
Beating
America's
people with
bigger
shields.
cousin.
Fucking everything. Yes, fucking.
I'm Captain Valhalla.
Yes,
Another cool
Italy.
thing about
In Scandinavia.
Captain Norway.
Conqueror,
Yeah.
man.
so another cool thing is that during so in the old games, if you assassinated someone, you basically went into this like animus state, so the assassin can talk to them on their final breath. What's cool about Eivor is that he/she, yes, this is another character that you can switch genders. Canonically, it's a she, so I will just go for she from now on. She also talks to Odin during this. So gods are confirmed real.
Cool.
They were confirmed real in Odyssey with the whole mythical stuff. But like this is the first time we've seen the assassin actually interact with them like in a conversational way. Eivor is basically he is confirming that yes, gods are real. Odin is real. You meet Thor, you meet a lot of other gods. So
Can't you get Thor's hammer in Valhalla?
you can get Thor's armor and hammer, which is cool.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten it yet, but I'm working on it. So there's a bunch of new weapons in this game that haven't been seen in the Assassin's Creed franchise. Maybe that's why they lost the one-handed swords. I'll never know. It's dumb. So just like in Odyssey, you know how you were a Spartan? Yeah, you can't use a shield, dumbass. You know how in
Yeah.
Valhalla, you can't use a one-handed sword, dumbass. I don't know
Yeah.
what Ubisoft's
You're
doing.
Viking, use an axe.
So yeah, you can.
shit so it makes the game more challenging.
So you
The
can.
funniest part is I still just use 2 axes and just parry everything because the attacks are easy as fuck.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So,
I use a one-handed sword more often than I use my axes because I just parry and then just stun
Fuck
attack.
'em up.
Do
basically,
the stun
yeah.
attack with the one-handed sword, dudes. Just stab it through their chest.
So when it comes to these games, that's basically the summary of it. This game is also live service, and microtransactions are heavy in this game. They've been heavy since Origins. This new series also introduced microtransactions. Actually, no, Unity did too. Sorry, Helix credits. My bad. They started in Unity. They were small. You didn't need them. Syndicate, there wasn't really anything to buy, so Origins is where it basically blew up, and Valhalla is actually getting shit right now for microtransactions. Don't think it's going to change anything, but I appreciate you gamers trying.
Microtransactions, bro.
I said micro, so knock it off.
You almost said it again.
Knock
I
it
have
off.
transactions.
Anyway.
I am the transactions.
Yeah, well, give me my
Yes.
fucking money, asshole.
No.
You give him
Me
money.
money.
Come get your birthday gift. There's your transaction.
It's my money now.
The
Anyway.
microtransaction.
I know this might sound weird because I haven't beaten it yet. Out of the 3, I think Valhalla would be my favorite, and it might be because of the characters, and I think
I
that's
like the
why.
combat more in Valhalla than
Yes,
the other two.
I
combat's
like
a lot
Odyssey
better.
because Greek.
I don't like the combat system where it's kind of sit there, stab them, and then use your overpowered as fuck abilities.
I don't like the hack and slash. I hate that shit. You're an assassin. What do you mean I got stabbed this guy 3 times that's not wearing any armor?
Technically, you're not an assassin. You're a mercenary.
You're a Viking.
Oh, in Valhalla, yeah, I was talking about
I was
Odyssey.
about to say
for
you're
that.
both
You're a
right in both
raider.
games because I didn't specify in either of them.
Yeah.
You're not an assassin. You're either a hired mercenary or a Viking.
Oh no, you're just a mercenary. You aren't even hired.
Where's
You've
the
been out of work.
like? I get it. The other assassins, they're fancy, they're rich as fuck,
Cool.
and they're just kind of cool guys.
Just kind of
You're
chilling.
a Viking. You're a mercenary. You're not fancy. You get the job done. You kill people.
You do it, you get money. That's how it works. That's how it works.
Also, I really love the pillaging monasteries.
Yes.
Historical accuracy.
With this game, with Valhalla, and I think this is why there's a lot of fun activities to do because they actually do take full aspect of you being a Viking, unlike you being a Spartan in Odyssey, and you don't even use a fucking shield. Anyway, in Valhalla, you can fucking raid places. There's actually an update that's coming, I think, in like 3 weeks, where you're gonna go fucking raid Paris, which
Nice.
is fucking
I thought it-
insane.
I thought it was Ireland.
It's called the Siege of Paris, so you tell me.
Oh.
It's the Siege
Well,
of
there-
Paris. We're going to Ireland, boys. Woo!
I mean,
Yeah.
It's gonna be like
Potato.
Greenland and Iceland. Yeah, I'm gonna call them the opposite.
I mean, it could be Greece, isn't there a famous like
Paris,
soldier in
Greece?
Paris?
It's Paris
No,
of
not
a
place.
Paris
not place.
was a princess.
Paris of Troy.
I thought it was
yeah.
Helen of Troy.
There were
I think it's Helen
Right,
of
there was
Troy.
both.
same
It was-
different people, similar names. There's Helen of
Yeah.
Troy. There's Paris of
I'm pretty
Troy.
sure I'm pretty
Right.
sure there's a person named Paris in
Yeah.
yeah.
There
So, I
was.
mean, it could be. I'm not saying that's a far fetch. I'm aware it's a
Don't
far
want it
fetch.
to be.
I know. I'm just saying it is
we
a far.
already went to Greece. Let it be.
What are you talking about? There's a rumor that the next AC game is going back to Rome.
Listen, Rome and Greece are two
Oh.
different things. One's in Italy, one's in Greece. Get
We've
it right.
been in Italy 4 games.
Shut
2
up.
Brotherhood, not Red.
Listen.
Sorry, no, that's Constantinople. That counts. Revelations and
counts.
Origins. We go to fucking Rome.
Listen, bud. People like the Romans.
I agree, but can we be
Italiano,
a Roman?
Yeah,
Maybe.
can we?
Right,
be a
son of
Roman?
assassins. Let's go, Ubisoft. Come on.
Damn.
Or I feel like we'd be a
Son of
Templar
the
if you're
Creed.
Roman.
Yeah, you
Roman
kinda would have.
feels like you'd be a Templar.
Basically, every big, like the Romans, the fucking any big either religious or non-religious people that hold a lot of power are probably going to be Templars in the Assassin's Creed universe.
Either way, my brain's on fire just because I did a lot of summaries. You're welcome.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
not
just-
good at
I've
summarizing
just been-
games.
I'm just sitting here. It feels good to be a part
Yeah.
of the group.
So that's the Assassin's
Let's be
Creed
here.
series.
Yeah, that covers that.
I'm sorry. I feel like we got to our top 3 games and we took less time.
Yeah,
Um,
we did.
So let's just do some rapid fire questions just to get some information. Favorite Assassin's Creed game? Go.
Odyssey.
Black Flag, hobby. The only game I
Duh.
played. James.
Wait,
Honest-
there's another one.
Honestly, I can't pick between Unity and Revelations. They're both insanely good, and I've had a lot of fun on
Damn.
both of them.
Hold on, I just found out there's an internet browser Assassin's Creed game.
Oh my god, stop. Next we'll talk about the movie. No.
Listen, it's called Assassin's Creed Freerunners. It's Temple Run, but Assassin's Creed.
Bro, there's so many mobile games. We're not doing mobile games. Stop.
None. It's an internet
If that's
browser
the case,
game.
we're
But yeah.
talking about Bloodlines because I do like.
Nope, we're
Bloodlines.
out. I'm out. I'm out. No, I'm out. I'm done. I'm done. We're
All right,
good.
fine. My favorite AC game. I already said it. AC3. All right, Morgan. If you're calling the end, then we'll end it.
All right.
I thought we were gonna do.
Thanks for joining us,
do
guys.
questions.
I thought I did
Oh wait, yeah, questions. What
you
happened to the rapid
dumbass.
fire?
I was waiting for that. All right, rapid fire questions. Least favorite Assassin's Creed game. Go.
Unity.
Odyssey.
Any of them but Black Flags. I haven't played any of them.
The fuck you doing here?
I don't
He's here for comedic relief.
know.
He's here for
No,
the
okay.
ride.
He's here to make my
Uh,
brain boil.
He's a clown.
By the way,
anyway.
Syndicate.
I was gonna say, if it came to really just the story, because that's what I really know about the Assassin's Creed, I'd probably say the actual third Assassin's Creed game.
Fuck
I don't really know.
you.
I don't know. I'm
Brotherhood?
sorry. The
Play
story
it and then talk to me.
Talk about the story. That's all I know about the
I
Assassin's
know,
Creed.
that's why I said
universe.
play it, then
Sorry.
talk to me.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
Favorite assassin, go.
Fucking Alexios. Well, I was between Alexios and Ezio.
Connor.
Arno.
Fair.
I can't really say Edward, can I?
I mean,
Sure
if
you
it's
can.
the only game, yeah.
Is he even an assassin though? I thought.
No.
I thought he. it doesn't
Yes,
He becomes
according to
one at the
Ubisoft,
end.
yes. All right, so you
Okay,
can say
all right.
that's like saying you
Yay!
can't. That's like saying you can't say Shay's your favorite character. Fuck off.
Shay was a
Um,
good
and
character.
Edward,
He wasn't
and
an
Edward.
assassin. His Assassin's Creed game wasn't even an Assassin's Creed game, but he was a good character. His game was
Very
good.
good character. Voice actor was phenomenal.
You
We'll
guys, are
say
gonna
that.
have to just, you guys are just gonna have to assume any question you ask, it's gonna have to be related to Black Flag for me.
Too
to be
bad.
able-
I'm gonna ask anyway. Favorite theme, go.
Oh,
The
freaking Syndicate. Love the theme.
Cult of Cosmos.
So Odyssey.
There was a soundtrack theme there.
The
And I like
French
that.
Revolution,
Uh,
or the what is it? The fucking
Oh.
Victorian era London.
We were talking about the time frame theme, not the soundtrack theme.
yeah, I was
How about
waiting for
setting?
Morg to realize.
Greek,
Setting.
the Greek one, Odyssey
favorite
again,
setting.
because I like the Odyssey setting.
Colonial
Favorite-
America, because I spent the most
Mm.
time studying that in my history life.
Nerd.
I am a fucking nerd. I know how to load a musket.
Favorite history setting would probably also be Greece because I love ancient Greece.
Oh, it's
I
so
do
good.
too. Ancient Greece is very fun to talk about.
What's next? Favorite assassin weapon.
That or Viking because I
The
also
fucking-
really love Norse mythology. It's awesome.
Next, we're on the next question, James. You're late.
I know.
I like the bow from there's a bow in some of them, but
Just say what game and I'll
specifically the
understand.
one from Odyssey because of the changeable arrow tips.
There you go.
I could fucking make
We
that
talking
thing
about
broken.
favorite weapon?
Yes.
Yeah.
Probably the hook blade because it's unique.
It's just kind of cool.
It's an interesting idea and an interesting tool. It works well with how the setting is in the game's parkour system works.
I'm curious
The
about
whole-
jesters.
The whole boat.
The whole boat,
Yeah,
yes.
that counts.
It's got cannons.
My favorite assassin weapon, the jackdaw.
Mine would have to
Yeah.
be Connor's tomahawk or the hidden blades. I can't choose between.
Tomahawk's
yeah.
cool. I will admit that the Tomahawk's fucking
Yeah,
cool.
the tomahawk's
fucking-
pretty cool.
Yeah, can we
Holy
get that
shit.
back? Not like the Viking axe Valhalla. Come on. What else? Shit.
Least favorite setting.
Oh, fucking easy. Constantinople.
Yeah,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, James,
Yeah.
what's yours?
Oh no, James, I'm
Least
so
favorite
sorry.
setting?
Yeah.
I don't know. I enjoy all of the settings because I love history.
Well, that's why it's
Get
called
back at
least
him.
favorite.
Get back at him. Say colonial.
No, but I like colonial America.
You could say the
Uh,
Caribbean. I don't feel like there's anything.
Let's say.
There's not
I
really
would
much
go
history
with
of the Caribbean, so I'm gonna say Black Flags.
Yeah, that's fair.
Caribbean.
Yeah.
That's fair.
What else? I like this. This is fun. Or is that all we got?
Favorite
Uh,
enemy. Like
Cesare
main
Borgia.
enemy.
Cesare Borgia.
Yeah.
Oh, are we talking enemy type or big bad guy?
Big bad
We
guy.
can do both. We can do both. That can be the next one.
Ugh.
Big bad guy is Cesare. Yeah.
Big bad guy would probably.
I don't know enough of them.
While I like the shit, what were they? Well, I like the ones from Odyssey. I'm not gonna say what they are because that's kind of spoilerish still. It's been a couple of years, but no, I'm just.
Go on.
Okay, 1 second.
It's gotta look
Wasn't
up the name.
the sister? Doesn't that count as an enemy?
No, she's not the
Uh-huh.
big bad.
And that's
She's
a
not
big
the big
bad.
bad.
Nope, she's
Okay,
not the
define
big bad.
Define
Big
the big
bad.
bad.
The big bads
main
are Deimos and
villain.
Phobos.
Oh.
The main villain, Assassin's Creed 2, The Borgia, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, Cesare, Revelations, I don't fucking remember, it was boring. Assassin's Creed 1, Roberta Saab and Amuam. Those big bad guys.
Say that 3 times fast, please. I need to
Roberta
hear.
Saab, Amuam. Roberta Saab, Amuam. Roberta Saab, Amuam. Not bad. Not bad, I won't say that.
Say it in reverse.
Muamab.
Blah blah.
Muamab.
I unfortunately don't know
Wow,
too
wow.
many villains. I don't know too many of the big bads.
Just say a
Alright, then.
villain you hate then. I don't know, Edward.
Just go with Blackbeard. I don't even care.
Or just
I was
stay
gonna-
out.
I was just gonna laugh and just say the French guy.
Yeah,
Cesare
okay.
Borgia was a fucking very fun big bad guy to have.
All right.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Just
Next
so
question.
flamboyant and
The
just
whale. The whale.
Okay.
killer whale
Favorite
and
regular enemy to fight, guys. Favorite regular enemy.
Fuck, I don't know. Swords?
Mine used to be the bounty hunters.
The
the
marksman.
long swordsman in Valhalla, the ones that do have the weird combat style, where you
Hmm.
have to either keep them at range or watch for their very fast attacks.
Yeah. I remember those.
The typical grunts were always fun for me. Just blowing a rage dart onto their freaking.
Oh, I know.
Let them
Or
kill
the
each other.
berserkers from, not like the big axe dudes from Revelations, because they kind of just swung. There was
Kick.
nothing about them; they just kind of swung at you.
You just kick them
No
in the shin.
remorse.
Their attacks are so slow. You just kind of hold your block for a half hour and wait for it to hit you, or you
Yep.
just berserk dart them, and they kill everything.
I already know mine. I finally got it. The British regulars, because if they shot you, you just kill one of their guys by using a meat shield.
Eh.
Oh yeah, those ones are good.
Yeah.
Or the ones that throw the grenades and then they walk into their own grenades.
Yeah!
Those-
You gotta love the AI.
Fucking love that shit.
All right, I think that should do for the questions because I got
Wait.
streaming soon.
One more question.
What?
Favorite companion character, like friend character,
Fuck.
because
Achilles.
there's always one of them.
Achilles.
Okay, Achilles for you. Mine's the dude from fucking
You don't even know
Odyssey
his
because he's
name.
an asshole. I can't fucking pronounce it.
I have
I don't
to
think I got that. I don't even think I got that far in Black Flag if there was a companion.
Well, did you get the ship?
Oh yeah, I like the black guy.
Adewale! He's an assassin.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
They all got good voices when they sing.
Who the
James.
What the fuck was his name?
What's yours?
Favorite
Oh.
companion.
I don't remember his name, but it's probably gotta be the head assassin of Constantinople in Revelations. The dude that gives you the hook blade and just
Mhm.
kind of runs things for you until you get back to full Ezio mode.
Mm.
By the way, who you're thinking of, Morg? His name is Marcos.
Ah,
There
Yeah,
she was
pronounce it.
greeted by Marcos, who took her
you
under
know what
his
his
wing.
Do you know what his last name was?
It doesn't say. I don't think he
Oh,
has
that's right.
one.
Any of your
I might be thinking
shipmates
of a
in
different person then.
any of your shipmates in Black Flag or Valhalla, because they all, especially Valhalla, because they all have personality and are
Yeah,
a character in of themselves.
they're not just bland.
Not allowed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always cool when they add little characteristics like that.
I think the one that I was thinking of, because it started with an M, I was thinking of Mirin, whatever the
Miriam.
fuck it is, however the fuck. I think it's because it started with an M. I thought that was his name.
Okay, is that it?
That seems to be it.
All right, Morg, close us out.
Thank you. All right, thank you everybody
put a
for
shirt on,
tuning in for
Jimmy.
the Assassin's Creed FrameRate podcast episode. Next time it'll be something else. I don't fucking know. Juby's on for the next one.
I have an idea for the next one that I think Jibby will like.
Shut the fuck up.
I was
All right,
about to say,
time to
end
go.
it.
Bye.